morning, and yesterday I worked in the garden. We don't really do Mother's Day, so it was just a regular day for us. And I I've been having a really tough time this year with my seedlings, and it's like I know what I need to do, and I know what I do wrong, but there's just something not working this year. And so I had a moment yesterday. I had a moment, y'all. I had a moment. And my husband finally heard me. And he came out and helped me. And we got all the remaining plants that I didn't kill in the ground. Maybe a couple more that need to go in pots. But got them all in the ground. Planted some seeds to go with them. And I'm not done, but we got this one little area that's already fenced in. Done. And so I wanted to show it to you. Okay, now don't laugh. It's kind of a wimpy little garden, but I'm really hopeful that it's going to take off and do really great. And I already watered it this morning. Doing good. We're not no morning people around here, but we're trying to change that. So here's my garden. There are a few sunflowers that are popping up everywhere, and I think we're going to leave those. If you look right there, see that little small plant next to the flag? You can even see the flag. Anyway, that is a jelly melon. I'm not sure it's going to make it. That's the only plant that I had that looked pretty good, but it's just kind of weak, so I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. Right here, it's kind of sunny. Kind of sunny this morning. Sun hasn't been up for too long, so it's bright and shiny. I've got some marigolds that we just bought yesterday. I haven't planted those, obviously, but I've got 6 on this side of the garden and 6 on the other side. And right here, where these flags are, that is the fat baby achochis, and I have 8 of those. And some of them didn't germinate at all. I'm going to see if I can dig those out, see if they're still good, and if they're still viable seed, and try and germinate them in paper towels and see if I can get more. So these first 2 rows going this way are the dragon egg cucumbers. There are some plants and some seeds. The next 2 rows, taking up the same amount of space, are the bait alpha cucumbers. And then on beyond those, over there, are the Jing orange okra. Then, stepping on metal, sorry. Then right here, it doesn't have a whole lot of dirt in it yet because that was all I had, but I'm going to add a little bit of dirt at a time. Those are my purple Molokai, or however you say it, Molokai sweet potatoes. I only had 6, so I hope that tub is big enough for all 6 because I know they take over. And then I planted a couple of marigolds inside there too because I was afraid they'd get stepped on if I put them out there. And then we've got more sunflowers over there. So that's all I've got right now. But on beyond that point, I'm going to stretch the fence out over there. That's where the rabbits were last time. And I need some more hay or wood chips or something. But I'm going to extend the garden. And so far, that's what I've got. So they're not very big yet. Like I said, it's been a bad year for me. I've done better than this with seedlings before. But this year, I just can't seem to get it. But that's okay. We learn from our mistakes, and maybe it was just a way for Miles to get to help. I do think it is a good way to get Miles to help. Not that I was manipulating him at all by my mood or whatever. But I really wanted him to help, and I really needed him to help, so whatever works, right? Now I'm just kidding. So he's helping me with the garden now, and he probably won't have a whole lot of time except on the weekends, but that's fine. If he can just help me that one day a week with whatever needs to be done, I can do the weeding, I can water it, and actually as long as I do those 2 things, I don't think the daily chores, I don't think it's going to be a big deal, and I may not even really need his help that much, but those seedlings, they were killing me this year, and I can harvest and all that. It's just getting it started. It's probably more of a mental thing than anything else. But I just have a hard time starting the garden. Once it's going, once it's established and it's growing and producing fruit, it's fine after that. We've had gardens in the past. Never had a great garden yet, but I've had gardens that produce fairly well, and it's not a problem once they're going really well. Um, Last year I tried to leave a little bit of weeds, thinking a little bit of weeds would be fine, and they just overtook the place. So I'm not going to do that this year. So, yeah, I learned from that. I've heard some people say and read that weeds can be good for the garden, but I just let them get too tall. They were just too much. So, not going to go there again. Anyway, I don't have much to show, but I just wanted to get that recording so that I can compare it to later, because I do plan on having a bigger garden and hopefully a very productive garden, and I want to be able to compare it and show you how far I've come. So, like I said, it's just the getting started part that kills me, but we'll do it. I feel like I'm kind of like the weakest link in the family right now, and like I'm not really the person that should be doing the gardening. Maybe somebody else in the family would be better at it, but I've been the one that's doing almost 100% of it. And so, I had that talk with Miles, and he's going to help me more. The kids can help a little bit, but the little ones will step all over the plants and have some. And the big kids, they don't really show a lot of interest. They will help some, but they mostly help with the animals, and so that's fine with me. But I would like at least one or two of the kids to learn with us, and for Miles to help too. So hopefully from this point out for the rest of the year, it'll be better. I guess that's it. Not a whole lot to show you. More just chit-chatting and updating on the garden thing. And but anyway, hope y'all have a great day, a great week. And I've got a couple more videos coming soon. I was tagged in one I've got to do. That should be fun. And I can't remember what the other one was. But anyway, yeah, got at least a couple more videos coming out this week. So make sure you're subscribed, like, share, comment, and thank you for watching.